that everyone likes to feel appreciated,
Mm.
acknowledged,
Yeah.
and just to know that you're kind of doing some good things.
Totally.
Because you have bad days.
Yeah.
We all have bad days. And in those bad days is always a little bit of good.
Mm-hmm.
To be acknowledged for that good and feel valued is one of the best feelings in this world.
I think particularly in like marriage or a long friendship, you can become so, I don't know if complacent is the right word, but you get so used to each other. You get so used to your friendship. You get so used to your relationship.
Robotic.
Yeah. That I think sometimes we forget how easy it is to make someone feel so loved and appreciated by the smallest little things. I was listening to this podcast the other day, and I feel like it just encapsulated this thought so well.
Making someone feel appreciated is so easy, and it's just small moments. When you give somebody the sense of value or make somebody feel like they're valued and they're an important part of the puzzle, they're bought in.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
Yeah. And I think...
Not all the time. You don't need it all the time.
Yeah.
But you do need it.
But here's the thing. I think we overcomplicate appreciation.
Yes.
Now, just
like with
even
grand gestures, you mean?
Yeah. Well, even just the smallest thing, like, you know, my husband Toby and I have been married, it's a year in August. So, like, that
Well
time
done.
has just gone so
Almost
fast.
your first birthday.
I know.
You guys are just starting to walk.
But I think one of the things that I've realized is how quickly your life just becomes your life. That you get into that kind of hamster wheel of making dinner, cleaning the house, doing all
Full-time
those
work.
things, full-time work. And it's crazy how much just having a, hey, babe, thank you so much for cooking. That was so nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how much that actually makes you feel appreciated and seen.
Yeah, because it does seem like the longer you're with someone, it kind of turns into like an expectation.
Totally.
And it's not. It's not anyone's job. It kind of just works out this way. Like sometimes I will get home before my wife and I will cook. Sometimes she'll get home before me and cook. Other times we'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can see a world in which these things set in stone and then the appreciation sort of falls away because it becomes an
Yeah.
expectation.
And just kind of allowing ourselves to actively look for ways to show appreciation. And even in that little soundbite that we just played, it is the small moments, the
Yeah.
small things of saying thank you or showing your appreciation, because that's what we all crave, really. We all just want to feel loved and seen and appreciated. And even the other day, I had like a massive day at work, and I was just having a really anxious day. I was just super off. Nothing in particular was wrong. It was just one of those days. And my husband Toby was getting ready to go away on a trip, and I had told him that I was going to do the washing so that he didn't have to, you know, think about it when he packed his clothes. And I got home from work and I just thought to myself, all I want to do is go to bed.
Yeah.
I was like,
Do nothing.
I do not feel
I'm done.
and like I'm so overwhelmed. I feel anxious. I can't get out of this kind of funk that I'm in.
Let's put a bow on today and get to
Yeah.
tomorrow.
But he needed all of this stuff done. He needed the laundry done before he went away. And I also told him I'd help him pack. Now,
That sounds like it's scary to you.
well, maybe not scary, but on that day it was scary. I
Yeah.
couldn't think of anything worse. But I think the crazy thing was, my husband Toby just said to me, he's like, you know what? It's okay. You just go to bed. It'll be all good. I'll just figure it out.
I'm going to sort
And I
this.
felt so bad because I felt like I'd let him down a little bit, right?
Mm.
And then I hopped into bed, and so he's kind of packing in our room, and now we have like Google lights, and this sounds like the silliest little thing. But my husband was able to turn half the lights off in our room. So he turned the bedroom lamps off. He turned the lights over my head off.
So you got down lighting.
Yeah.
So he switched off half the room.
Half the room was
So your
switched
side
off.
was more dim.
Yeah. So I could fall asleep while he continued to do the work he had to do.
It's the little things.
It was literally the smallest thing. And I feel so bad because I never would have thought to do anything that kind for him ever. But it's the way that he thought. And I knew, and I felt so appreciated, and I felt so thought of by the smallest act of turning some lights off.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it was just such a moment of going, it's those small things
Yeah.
that make you feel so appreciated and so loved.